such a good time this weekend with my kids. They did this little skit thing for improv, and everybody was laughing. They're so funny and talented. My daughter, Spiritually Jordan, I want to give her credit for this video. She actually is the one who showed me and taught me about this concept. So, yeah. And her information will be below in the description if you want to find her YouTube channel also. Hi, welcome back to my channel and my video for today. This is part 2 for what do people think about you? And I wanted to continue it. If you didn't see the first video, I'll just kind of start from the beginning, and this will be a full video about this. So I wanted to start with, I know that if you have social anxiety, you might have tried to do affirmations, basically. Affirmations to say like, I'm confident, and try to, say some positive things if you have tried that. But I wanted to kind of go into how the subconscious mind works for affirmations, and how this trick that I'm going to give you, basically telling you to say what a stranger thinks about you already. You just off the bat, you say to yourself, this person thinks I'm confident. Why that's so powerful? It's because when you say that I'm confident to yourself, you might not believe that information. Your subconscious mind is not stupid. It knows exactly what has been going on with your experiences and things that you have thought in the past, awkward situations to where you felt bad. It will bring up that information and try to calculate it and say, I don't believe that this is true. I don't feel confident. I'm not. And so it kind of rejects that affirmation or that type of a positivity, because it has data telling it otherwise. Your subconscious flags it as false. Your brain is so smart, it won't accept it. So basically, when you say that about a stranger, this is the workaround. Your brain doesn't have any connection with a stranger. It doesn't know this person. The space is neutral. Your brain has no data with this person. So when you say to yourself, this person thinks that I'm confident, they probably assume I know what I'm doing. They probably think I'm calm. Think probably is good too, because you're not so forceful with your mind. You're more suggesting something very, not forceful with it. So why this behavior works? This is because, like I said, it's a stranger, so your subconscious mind doesn't have any arguments. So it may accept this more. Oh, okay, well, maybe they do. Maybe they do think that you're confident. It can get through into your subconscious mind because it doesn't have any data on that person or your interactions. So if you assume different things about yourself, let's just say that you think you're awkward, you'll probably talk less. You'll avoid eye contact. You'll shrink. You'll over explain. This is something that is a direct reflection of your thoughts versus how you're acting. Your thoughts have so much to do with the action that you take or don't take. And like I said in my previous video, I always use the chair situation to where it's like, if you believe that the chair is wobbly, you want to sit down, but you're not going to sit in that chair, because that chair you feel is not going to hold you up. You don't trust it, right? So you see how my thought process had a lot to do with the action that I took or did not take. And that is important to know, because With social anxiety, you're probably taking less action than what you would do if you believed something else about the situation. Like I said, you might talk less. If you're confident, you might speak slower. You know why? Because I got all the time in the world. They want to hear what I want to say. People want to hear what I have to say to them. So I can take my time. I can make eye contact. I will take up more space and smile more. So, as you can see, based on the thoughts that you think, it's helping or not helping your social interactions. It has to do with also everything that you do on a daily basis, your belief system and the things that you think. They have a direct reflection on the actions that you take or don't take. So it's really important to, before you start a day, before you go to a party, before you do anything socially with social anxiety, to think positively about these strangers, to think positively about this experience that you're going to have. You never have had this experience before, and if you're going to think about it, you should think this experience, this party is going to be wonderful. That is what you think, but more so with the strangers, because your brain doesn't have a conflict with a stranger. It does not know that person. So, also, people respond to energy. Others subconsciously mirror what you're doing, not because you've tricked them, but because you've stopped signaling insecurity. It's like people are paying attention to your body language and everything. Also, that's another one. Subconsciously, when you feed your mind information that's more on the positive side, your body language will also change. This is not delusion. You're not claiming superiority. You're choosing the most beneficial assumption, okay, in an information, with the information that you have. Neutral reality exists. Your brain was filling it with negativity in any way. So if you just can even go neutral, which is not saying that, oh, this person thinks I'm confident. If you can go neutral and say, this person thinks I'm okay, that is better than the things that you're probably assuming right now about the situation, which is, oh, they're going to think I'm awkward. And oh, you know what? It's a subconscious mind thing. You subconsciously think that. It's like automatically coming to your mind because it always happens. But I just want to encourage you today to think something different when you meet new people, when you meet somebody new, that you have an interview with, or maybe you're going to go on a date, you're going to meet some people, or have a party for your job, something like that. Just stop and just really think something different, because you're going to think something anyway. So you might as well think something better than what you're going to think. Um, yeah, but I just wanted to tell you that because I thought it was so interesting about how the brain doesn't have a conflict with other people. I want you to use this trick on people as you walk out through the day. Nobody knows that you have social anxiety. If you walk into an ice cream shop, nobody knows who you are, what you're feeling inside. So, a part of a challenge, maybe you can just use this trick and say, this person thinks I'm confident, and say, hi, how are you doing? Strike up a conversation with them. You could be whoever you want in this world. This is a play. You're an actress or an actor. Be whoever it is that you want, especially with strangers. They do not know you. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to end by saying you don't need to convince yourself you're confident. Just assume that they already see you that way. Just assume that everybody already sees you that way, and you'll start acting like it. So, yeah, I want you to put down in the comments if you did try this. Come back to this video and put it in the comments. Also, if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really does help me with the algorithm. And yeah, Well, that is it for today, and I will see you in the next video talking about something else that is um, more about the social kind of way or something encouraging. So, um, yeah, I want to also say that there's nobody like you in this whole world. You can't be anybody else. So please be yourself because that is so unique and it's the best person that you can possibly be. All right, see you next time. Bye.